A lot of times we have items scheduled on our calendar, our task list, and we want to see, for example, who am I working with? Who do I need to see this week? Or what calls do I need to make today? So there's a quick way to go from the calendar or the task list to the contacts and find those contacts that meet that criteria. So for example, let's go to our task list first of all. Now here's something I like to do with my task list. I start my day showing my tasks that are past due. So inside of ACT, when we have activities or tasks, basically in ACT, if we've done it, we should clear it. And so if I have an activity that is for the past that has not been cleared, it means I've either missed it, I've forgotten to record that I did it, or it doesn't need to be there anymore. And so you should either reschedule them, do them, or erase them at this point. So I usually will start my day by looking up anybody with a past due activity, because honestly I should have no past due activities. And to do that, you just need to right click, choose create lookup, and here's all of the contacts that have activities in the past. And so I'll usually spend a few minutes and go through here, and here's the activity view. And I would basically clear out. So here's one. I'm just going to take this activity. It was dated, I guess, last couple weeks ago, last month. Click that. I can mark it as done or erase it. And then that contact no longer has a past due uncleared activity. Here's another one. I can go mark that, mark it as cleared, mark it as done. When you clear activities, it makes a history inside of ACT, which is helpful because now I can just go to the history view and I can see what that was, but it's not part of my activity view. Remember, activities by default are items that need to be done that have not yet been done. So we can do that from the task list. So step one usually during the day is I look up past due activities. Then I look up things that are due today. That's what I'm going to do during the day today. And then finally, at the end of the day, I'll probably review what I'm going to do tomorrow. And so I set this to tomorrow. And if there's anything there, I'll just set this to tomorrow and future so we can look for it. But then I'll right-click, create lookup on those, and I can review the people I need to talk to tomorrow. And I can not just look at the activity, but I can look at everything about that record. Maybe I want to look through some notes or other activities or opportunities that are opened, but I'm basically preparing my mind for that phone call or that meeting. Same thing can be done on the calendar view. We have these different calendars. I can go to my monthly calendar, and there is a magnifying glass here, or you can right-click and create lookup, and that takes everybody that's on that particular view of the calendar and makes a lookup for them so that I can get to them later. So one way that this would be practical, I take my work week and I'll do a broader search, but I basically want to say, show me a lookup of everybody that I am scheduled to meet with this week so that I can review our time together. This magnifying glass does the same thing. So this is a lookup of everybody that is on my calendar for this week. And so I can review these things, make adjustments, take notes, just prepare myself for that. Or if you want, this is how I do my calls. I've got all my calls that pop up. I just make the call, make the notes, do everything to them, and go to the next one. And by the time I'm done, my task list or my calendar will be marked cleared or blanked out. And so that's basically done for the day.